Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to talk about compressing a whole mix and some of the side effects that you can get when you do that. I will show you examples of ducking, swelling and collapsing choruses. And we start with ducking. Ducking can mean when a compressor is sidechained and ducks. For example, if the bass ducks whenever the kick drum is playing. This can be a very musical kind of ducking, a trick. We have another type of ducking as well, and that is when the whole mix ducks, so it temporarily goes down in volume for no musical reason. And it could be that there's some loud element in the mix that triggers the compressor too much. Now, I have an example here, and pay attention around the time when you see the marker and on the word life. If we listen without compression, it sounds like this. And with compression once again. It's like a little hole in the sound. It often comes from when the louder elements of the mix, like for example the vocals, suddenly trigger the compressor and causes this effect. When you have this problem, there are two solutions potentially. Either you can use less compression, or you can try to solve it locally somehow. Or you can also increase the level of that little bit after the fact. So that's what we would do in the mastering if it was already there and baked in when we got the files. We would hopefully notice it and automate the level. So that's ducking. Now I will show you swelling. Swelling happens when the compressor is deep into gain reduction, and then what happens when we get to a more quiet part of the track. So it's in a loud part of the track and it's deep into gain reduction, and then the compression is lifted as we get to a more quiet part of the track. Then the signal goes under the threshold and the compression is lifted and the volume is increased again. I'm going to show you first without compression and listen to the vocals and how they stay at the same volume around the marker. Now I will show you an overcompressed version. And listen to how the volume of the vocals increase and are swelling in level for some time after the compression is lifted. We're changing the relationship between loud and quiet parts here by suppressing the loud parts a lot, and then the quiet parts become relatively louder. And we can look at the compressor as well. Sometimes that makes it really clear to see then. Usually on a whole mix, maybe you want a gain reduction of 0.5 to 1 dB or maybe a bit more. And now we have a gain reduction of 10 dBs, which is too much, but I want to show you a really clear example. So that's swelling. Last example now, and that is collapsing choruses. We can start by listening to the uncompressed mix, and you will hear that the chorus has a little subtle lift when it comes on, which is a really nice touch, I think. If I could, I've got nothing left. I gave everything to you, 'cause I fell for you. So let's hear now if we compress this in an unfortunate manner and lose that lift. If I could, I've got nothing left. I gave everything to you, 'cause I fell for you. I think we managed to make the level stay about the same, and you don't anymore feel that little push as the chorus comes on. If you create this problem, you can solve it by either compressing less overall, or you can automate the threshold level so that the compressor doesn't work as hard when the chorus hits. If we're delivered files with this in them, we will hopefully notice it and automate the level and make the chorus a bit louder again, just restoring those natural dynamics. That's it for this video. Good luck with your current projects and thank you for watching.